Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today we're going to be doing a pre-Black Friday / Black Friday haul. And this is the Blu-rays and 4Ks that I picked up, and there's quite a few, and they're from a variety of different locations, and I believe that most, like 95% of these things are still on sale if they are in stock, so make sure to go get those if you are interested in any of them. I did pick up a couple Blu-rays this time around, and so let's get into the Blu-rays first, and then we'll go into the 4Ks. So this first Blu-ray I picked up is The Black Phone. I really enjoyed this movie, and I was like, I gotta pick this up because I want it. This was a great movie, and I was really surprised by how good it was, and I'm a little surprised that it's not put out on 4K. They may put out Black Phone in 4K later down the road, but that kind of sucks for the people who bought the Blu-ray of it thinking that there wasn't going to be a 4K. I also picked up The Boys. This is seasons 1 and 2. This is a extremely good show. Oh, I forgot to mention that Black Phone was $9.99, and it did come with a slipcover. The Boys was $12.99. The one that I picked up, I got at one location, they had no slipcovers, and then I went to another location and they did, and I was like, God damn it, I wish I would have waited. But I do really enjoy this show, so it doesn't really matter, but it's just kind of like an added bonus. So glad to have found this though, and glad that it was on sale. It also comes with some special features, and overall just a really great show. Definitely recommend checking it out if you've never watched it. Then the last Blu-ray that I picked up was The Haunting. And this is a Paramount Presents title, and this is newly to Blu-ray whenever this was released, I think last year. And as part of the Paramount Plus, or Paramount Presents titles, we have a fold-out slipcover that has the theatrical artwork on it. So that's really nice. Alright, now let's get into the $7.99 4Ks that I picked up. The first one is Dracula Untold. This one was from Amazon. I don't think anybody has this in stores, but this is a upgrade to my collection. I originally had the Blu-ray of it, and now I picked it up on 4K. I need to rewatch this one. I don't remember particularly liking it, but I definitely have wanted to rewatch it for a while, so I was like, for $7.99, why not? Then we have Battleship, which is also a upgrade to my collection. I had the Blu-ray, and now I have the 4K. I went and saw this in theaters, and I actually really liked it, considering that this is a movie that is based off of the board game Battleship. I was really pleasantly surprised and really did enjoy it. I haven't watched it in quite a while, so I definitely need to revisit this, but I have fond memories of it. Then we have one which somebody commented about this, and I did comment back to them, but they were like, for somebody that said that they don't like Tom Cruise, you sure got a lot of Tom Cruise movies in the last haul. And I will say, it's not my favorite actor. I don't mind him. I just don't like him personally. I don't like that he is part of a cult. So that's basically why I say that I don't like Tom Cruise. But I did pick up a Tom Cruise movie, and this is a Mission Impossible Fallout. So I don't think I've seen any, maybe one or two of the Mission Impossible movies, but I did hear that this one is quite good with Henry Cavill in it, so I was like, for $7.99, I'll pick this up and give it a watch. This next one is a gift that I bought for my stepfather. He doesn't watch my videos, so it's not going to be a surprise or anything, but this one was also $7.99. This is The Hunt for Red October. And it did come with a slipcover. I think that this might have been rewrapped, so I don't know what was the deal with it, but because the entire slipcover is covered in plastic, so not sure, but for his purposes, he's only going to want the Blu-ray. Then we have another Best Buy release, and this is Interstellar. And I was really happy that this came with the slipcover, because when I saw that it was going on 4K, I sold the copy that I had, which I believe was a steelbook, which I don't really particularly care that much about steelbooks, so I wasn't like, oh, I need to keep this. So I picked this up on 4K, glad that it was $7.99 and still came with a slipcover, because I believe that this came out quite a while ago. I don't know the exact date that it came out, 2019, so it's been out for quite a while, and to still have a slipcover, that's pretty rare. Alright, now let's get into the non-slipcover $9.99 titles that I picked up. So the first one is The Northman. This is a little interesting that this didn't have a slipcover. Maybe it was just a limited run of slipcovers, but yeah, this came out pretty recently, so interested to know what the deal with that is. I overall thought that this was a alright movie. I definitely want to see it with upgraded quality that a 4K gives. I watched this on Peacock, so I was like, you know, we'll pick it up. I do like everyone involved in this. I'm a little iffy on Robert Eggers and his work, but I like all the actors in this, and I thought that the story was at least kind of interesting, albeit a little bit long. I then picked up this, which I had no intention of picking up, but I was like, what is this movie? Because I had seen the cover, and I was like, what is this? I've kind of seen it before, maybe, I don't know. But this is Heavy Metal. And this is a adult animated anthology movie, and one of the things that kind of got me interested in this is that it has Eugene Levy as a voice in one of the shorts. So I was like, you know, we will pick this up and see what it's all about. And Ivan Reitman was also involved in this, who also did Ghostbusters, and he also did Evolution, that movie where there's like an alien. Very strange. But I thought that this would be interesting. I don't know if they had been pulled out. I don't remember when I opened this if it was rewrapped or not, but this one did not come with a digital copy, even though it clearly says digital copy right here. And I contacted Sony, and they sent me a digital copy for this to redeem, so I was really happy about that. I also picked up Looper. This is a movie that I haven't watched, but I've heard very good things about Looper. And this, I believe, is also from Best Buy. I also picked up Monster Hunter, also at Best Buy. This is a movie that I heard some pretty decent things about when it first came out. I don't think anybody has talked much about it since, but I was like, you know, I'll definitely give it a shot. This is based off of a video game, so I thought that that would be kind of interesting. Then The Fifth Element. This is one that I have never seen before, but I've obviously seen a lot of the imagery behind it. This character right here, as well as Mila Jovovich. Not quite sure how to pronounce her last name, but I, of course, know her from that, and I see Fifth Element stuff all the time, so I figured I'd pick this up and finally give it a watch. I also picked up Dracula, or Bram Stoker's Dracula, to be more specific. This is another one that I have not watched, but of course a lot of people really like this, and it's just more of a haven't gotten around to watching it than a don't want to watch it because I don't think I'll like it type of situation, which, I mean, for anybody that's a physical media collector or even a fan of film, it's hard to watch everything. Then we have our slip-covered $9.99 titles. We have a Sonic 2, which I did not like as much as the original first Sonic, but I still think that this is a fun movie, and it gives us Jim Carrey back at probably his most Jim Carrey-ness since the 90s, so I was pretty happy with that. I also picked up a Jurassic World Dominion. This is not my favorite Jurassic World movie. I did recently, a couple months ago, pick up the 5 movie collection, I think, that has everything up until Jurassic World Dominion on 4K. So I was like, I better just pick this up so I can finish it. I watched this on Peacock as well. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I did like that they brought the characters from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World and brought them together. But overall, I thought that the storyline was not the best. And I was like, it wasn't really that great to go out, of a movie to go out on. So hopefully they do make some more, and I guess we will find out. I also picked up Mortal Kombat. This was a movie that I was surprised at how much I enjoyed when I watched it on HBO Max last year. And this is mostly one that I didn't pick up last year for Black Friday, so I was like, I might as well pick it up now while it still has a slipcover, and then I'll be able to enjoy it whenever I want. I also picked up Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore, which I didn't even realize that was the name of it. I thought it was something else. But I don't have much to say about this. I do enjoy the Harry Potter franchise. I have not watched a single one of the Fantastic Beasts movies. I have all of them, I believe. Maybe not the original Fantastic Beasts, but I do have Crimes of Grindelwald and now The Secrets of Dumbledore, which seems to be the last in this trilogy, which it's not really a trilogy. I think they wanted to continue it, but it did not do well. So I was like, I better pick this up just to keep it with my collection. I also picked up The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And this is the one that I also heard really good things about. I have not gotten around to watching it yet, but I think that the idea of it is hilarious, where Nick Cage is basically just playing himself as a heightened version of himself, and I thought that that was a really interesting premise, especially considering it's Nick Cage and how like wild and kooky he is in general. So I think that that is a really interesting thing, and I want to definitely check this one out. Then this is from Walmart, and this is Everything Everywhere All at Once, the Walmart exclusive artwork, which is also on the 4K. This is probably the only one you will not be able to find for Black Friday prices. This went on sale last Wednesday, and there was only, I think, I went to like 2 Walmarts that day because I was looking for records, and I believe that there was only 2 or 3 of copies of this movie on 4K there, and I was happy to have been able to get some, or get one. This specific version of it you won't be able to find, but they do have the standard version available at Best Buy, available at Walmart, everywhere. So you just won't be able to get the Walmart exclusive cover. I also picked up Doom, and this is one that I have never watched, but I know it's based off of a video game. Not a huge fan of The Rock, but this is early The Rock, so maybe he's not as The Rocky as he is now. I just think he's a little bit too me, rather than like playing as a team player. This is another one that I was really excited when I saw that it was going up for sale for Black Friday. This is Poltergeist. I have not watched Poltergeist, but I have seen many of the clips related to Poltergeist, and I definitely look forward to watching this. There is this really interesting thing, which I don't know why they don't do it for more things. Right here in this corner of this slipcover is a little sticker that says, "This film contains sequences of flashing lights that may affect viewers who are susceptible to photosensitive epilepsy or other photosensitivities." And I'm like, it's interesting that they put it on this, but I don't really ever see movies have this type of warning. unless it's maybe like a streaming show, but there's plenty of movies that I've watched, and I'm like, I'm glad that I'm not photosensitive or epileptic, because I'd be watching this and I have no idea whatsoever that this was coming up, and then bam, it's like strobe light city. So I imagine that there's probably an app or something that like watches movies or TV shows or whatever and lets people know if there's potential issues that might be in it. But I just thought that it was interesting that this specific movie has this warning on it, but other movies don't. I don't hardly ever see anything like that for photosensitivity or anything like that. I also picked up this one, which is another one that I was really excited about. This is The Lost Boys on 4K. Really happy that this is on sale. I have also not watched this, which most of these I'd probably say that I have not seen, but I definitely know that I will most likely like them. So, The Lost Boys, one that I've always been meaning to watch. I have several podcasts that have done episodes on it, so now I can finally watch it and listen to the episodes that they did. Here's another one. I'm really surprised about this one, and this one might not be on sale anymore. I got this from Amazon. This is The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. And this is... I dropped in price on Amazon. I don't know if it was part of any Black Friday sales or not, but it was like $10, so it was basically a Black Friday pricing. And it still has a slipcover on it, which I was genuinely shocked about, and it's in pretty good condition. So pretty happy with that. I still need to get the other 3 movies on 4K, and this is definitely due for a rewatch for me. I haven't watched the Hunger Games franchise probably since it came out and was in theaters, or when I bought it. If I didn't see it in theaters, I bought it on Blu-ray and watched it then. These two, I'm a little disappointed in. These were from Target, and they were $15 each. And then I, of course, find out like a couple days ago that they've dropped in price. They're not that price anymore, but at one point they were like $5 for 4K, brand new. And this first one is Lightyear, which I got this to be part of my like Toy Story line. This was an alright movie. I think that there was some interesting choices that were made with this movie, so what are you gonna do? But I definitely wanted to pick it up while it was on sale, because a lot of Disney movies don't really go on sale. So when there's a sale on something, I definitely recommend checking it out and picking it up if you are able to. And again, I also picked up another one. This was also $15, and this was Thor: Love and Thunder. And part of the reason I picked this one up is that also came with a slipcover, and almost all of my Marvel movies have slipcovers, and I think it just looks nicer, the consistency, when you have it on the shelf than when you don't. And it was at a decent enough price that I could only see it going down to maybe like $12.99 for next Black Friday, but who knows if the slipcover would be there. And I was like, I can sacrifice a couple extra dollars if I get it now versus a year from now. And then the last one that I picked up is one that I wasn't necessarily planning on picking up, but I did want it with a slipcover, which is pretty much the story of my life. I think they just look nice. It's not a must-have, but it's a preferred. So this is Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. This was $15.99. No, it was $14.99, so $15. And it did come with a slipcover, and it is the 4K. I did have a coupon from Best Buy that they just gave me as a promotional thing, and basically brought this down to $10, so I was like, I'll definitely do that. So I picked this one up, really happy with it, and I thought that this movie was pretty interesting. I need to play the Resident Evil games because I think that I would understand a lot more of the references if I played the games, but I am really happy to have picked this up and add it to my collection. So, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you've picked up so far for Black Friday. I probably will not be doing another video until I get the stuff that I'm purchasing from like the Vinegar Syndrome and maybe MVD video, and probably not anything from Severin, but maybe. So I definitely have a couple things coming from Vinegar Syndrome that I'm going to pick up / already pre-ordered, so I'll probably wait to do a video on anything else that I get until then. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye!